Hello my dear friends, today I want to share something that might surprise you, in the best way. You may not realize it, but there are small, everyday habits that can make you deeply attractive to others, no matter your age. And I'm not talking about beauty in the usual sense. I'm talking about the kind of charm and energy that comes from within. The kind that makes people stop and pay attention. The kind that leaves a mark on hearts, not just eyes. Whether you're single, happily partnered, or just enjoying your own company, these habits can bring more joy, confidence, and connection into your life. I know many of you have been through a lot. You've raised families, worked hard, faced loss, adapted to change, and you've come out stronger. Now, it's time to focus on what makes you feel good, seen, and appreciated again. Before we start, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Just drop your state or city in the comments below. And if you have any natural health tips of your own, feel free to share those too. Someone else might really benefit from hearing what's worked for you. 1. Standing tall with grace. You might not think about your posture every day, but the way you carry yourself speaks louder than you realize. When you stand tall, with your shoulders back, your chin up, and your spine straight, you're not just helping your back or improving your balance. You're quietly telling the world, I'm still here. I still matter. It's so common, especially as we age, to try to take up less space. Maybe we've been told to be more quiet, less visible, or simply polite. But you've lived too much life to shrink now. Standing tall doesn't mean being stiff or rigid. It means moving with calm confidence. It means you've earned your place in every room you enter. Good posture not only affects how others see you, it changes how you feel about yourself. You'll breathe easier, feel more balanced, and carry a kind of quiet power. It shows that you respect yourself, and people notice that. So the next time you walk into a store, or sit at the dinner table, or even pass by a mirror, gently remind yourself, shoulders back, chin up. That simple act of standing tall is a habit that brings both confidence and beauty, without saying a single word. 2. Wearing your smile like a crown. There's something special about a smile, especially one that comes from someone who's lived, loved, and learned through the years. Your smile holds stories. It holds warmth. And whether you know it or not, it's one of the most powerful tools you have to light up a room and draw people in. Now, I'm not talking about a forced or perfect smile. I'm talking about the kind of smile that feels easy and real. The one that happens when you think about something that makes you happy, or when you're simply at peace with where you are in life. That kind of smile can melt tension, lift moods, and make people feel safe around you. You don't need flawless teeth or wrinkle-free skin to have a beautiful smile. In fact, those laugh lines you've earned over the years, they make your smile even more genuine. They show that you've lived with joy, and that's something others feel when they look at you. Smiling more often, without pressure, can change the tone of your day. And when people feel that natural, open warmth from you, they remember it. They remember you. And that, my friend, is a kind of charm that never fades. 3. Taking time for quiet reflection. In a world that's always rushing, always buzzing with noise, one of the most powerful habits you can develop is simply this: making space for quiet. Not silence because you're alone or ignored, but silence you choose. Moments where you sit with your thoughts, take a breath, and reconnect with yourself. As we get older, we begin to see the value in slowing down. It's not about doing less, it's about doing what matters, with presence. Taking time each day, even just 5 or 10 minutes, to be still with your own thoughts can bring you peace that no one else can give you. You may sit with a cup of tea, reflect on a memory, listen to the birds outside, or write in a journal. However you do it, it's your time. That habit of quiet reflection gives you clarity. It helps you respond to life instead of reacting. It helps you understand your feelings before you speak them. And it makes your presence more grounded, more calming to be around. People are naturally drawn to someone who carries peace within them. That calm energy, It's irresistible. And the truth is, it all begins with giving yourself the gift of stillness. 4. Wearing clothing that reflects your style, not your age. Let's be honest, somewhere along the way, society started whispering that after a certain age, women should dress a certain way. Quiet colors, simple cuts, nothing too bold. But who made that rule? And more importantly, why should it apply to you? Your clothing should tell the story of who you are, not how many candles were on your last birthday cake. Whether it's a colorful scarf that lifts your mood, a bold necklace that makes you feel powerful, or a soft sweater that feels like comfort, your style is yours to claim. You've earned the freedom to express yourself however you like. Choosing clothes that reflect your personality doesn't mean trying to look younger. It means honoring your current self. When you wear something that makes you feel good, it shows. You walk differently. You smile more. You carry yourself with confidence, and others pick up on that energy right away. Fashion is not about following trends. It's about choosing what feels authentic, what brings you joy, and what makes you feel most like you. That kind of personal style, bold or simple, classic or quirky, is unforgettable. And when you wear it with pride, it becomes one of the most beautiful things about you. 5. Saying no without guilt. Let's talk about something many of us were never really taught how to do, saying no. For so many years, we've said yes out of habit. Yes to helping others when we were tired. Yes to keeping the peace. Yes to things we didn't really want to do, just to avoid upsetting someone. But as you grow older, you start to realize, your time, your energy, and your peace matter just as much as anyone else's. Saying no doesn't make you selfish. It means you're aware of your limits. It means you've learned to protect your own well-being. And the truth is, when you say no with kindness and honesty, you're actually setting a healthy boundary. People might not always like it, but the right people will respect it. You don't have to explain yourself every time. A simple, "I'm not available," or "that doesn't work for me," is enough. You've given to others for decades, it's more than okay to start giving back to yourself. What you'll notice over time is this: the more you say no to what drains you, the more room you make for what lifts you up. And that strength, that quiet self-respect, is something people admire deeply. 6. Loving yourself with compassion. This one can be a little harder than it sounds, loving yourself, as you are, with kindness and compassion. We've spent so many years caring for others, measuring ourselves by how much we do, how we look, or how others see us. But now, it's time to turn that love inward. Loving yourself with compassion doesn't mean ignoring your flaws or pretending everything is perfect. It means speaking to yourself gently. It means looking in the mirror and choosing to see a woman who has been through so much and is still standing. That's strength. That's beauty. There might be days when your body feels tired or your skin shows new lines. Instead of criticizing those changes, what if you thanked your body for carrying you this far? What if you looked at those lines and saw stories, of laughter, of tears, of life fully lived? Being compassionate with yourself is one of the most irresistible qualities a woman can have. It radiates peace. It shows that you know your worth isn't tied to how you look or what you accomplish. It's in who you are. And when you carry that kind of inner love, people feel it. They feel safer, warmer, more drawn to you. Because you're not trying to prove anything, you're just being real. 7. Cultivating your own interests and passions. One of the most beautiful things you can do at this stage of life is to keep learning, exploring, and nurturing your own interests. It doesn't matter if you're picking up a paintbrush for the first time, growing tomatoes in your backyard, reading about ancient history, or joining a book club. When you follow your curiosity, something inside you lights up. You see, we often spend so many years focused on what others need, our children, our work, our families, that we forget what makes us feel alive. But it's never too late to rediscover that. Having your own passions makes you feel more confident, more joyful, and more connected to yourself. And that kind of joy, It's contagious. When you talk about something you love, your eyes sparkle. People lean in. They want to know more. That energy, of being engaged, excited, and open, is what makes you so compelling to be around. And more than that, it reminds others that life doesn't stop at a certain age. You're still growing, still curious, still evolving. So whether it's something big or something quiet, give yourself permission to follow what excites you. Because a woman who's interested in life will always be interesting herself. 8. Mastering the art of active listening. There's something incredibly powerful about being fully present with someone. In today's world, where so many people are distracted or rushing through conversations, being a true listener is a rare and beautiful gift. And as an older woman, your ability to listen with care and attention can create connections that feel deeply meaningful. Active listening isn't just about hearing words. It's about noticing what's behind them, the tone, the emotion, the pauses. It means looking someone in the eye, nodding, asking questions that show you care. It tells the other person, you matter. I see you. I'm with you. You've gathered so much wisdom over the years, and sometimes the most powerful thing you can offer isn't advice, it's your presence. When people feel heard, they feel valued. And that feeling draws them toward you. Listening also shows confidence. It means you're not trying to prove yourself. You're comfortable enough to give someone else the space to be seen and understood. That quiet confidence speaks volumes. So the next time you're in a conversation, take a breath, slow down, and really listen. You'll be amazed at how much closer it brings you to others, and how naturally irresistible that makes you. 9. Embracing your sense of humor. Let's be honest, life doesn't always go as planned. There are ups and downs, good days and hard days. But one of the most uplifting habits you can carry with you is the ability to laugh through it all. A woman who can find humor in everyday life, who isn't afraid to laugh at herself or share a funny moment, carries a kind of light that others want to be around. Humor doesn't mean being loud or trying to entertain everyone. It's about keeping a little spark of joy inside you, even when things feel heavy. It's about seeing the silliness in a situation, giggling at life's odd moments, and not taking yourself too seriously. That kind of light-hearted spirit is not only refreshing, it's magnetic. As we age, many people expect us to become more serious, more quiet, or even withdrawn. But when you hold on to your laughter, you show the world that joy doesn't disappear with time, it grows deeper. You've learned how to survive the tough times, and now you know how to laugh through them too. So smile at life's surprises. Share a joke. Laugh out loud. Because when you do, you bring others along with you, and that joy is simply irresistible. 10. Practicing gratitude daily. Gratitude isn't just about saying thank you, it's about how you see the world. When you start your day with even one small moment of thankfulness, it can change your whole outlook. It helps you focus not on what's missing, but on what's already here, the warmth of a blanket, the taste of your coffee, the sound of birds outside your window. As we get older, life gives us a new lens. We begin to realize that the little things are actually the big things. That a call from a friend, a sunny day, or a peaceful morning can bring just as much joy as anything grand or flashy. And when you carry that sense of appreciation with you, people can feel it. Gratitude softens you, it makes you more peaceful, more open, more present. And it's good for your health too. Studies show that people who practice daily gratitude have better sleep, lower stress, and a greater sense of well-being. You start smiling more, complaining less, and feeling calmer inside. Gratitude makes you glow in a quiet, gentle way. It gives you an energy that feels genuine, grounded, and deeply inviting. And when others feel that from you, they want to be around it. 11. Nurturing meaningful relationships. At this stage in life, you start to realize something very important. It's not about how many people are in your life, it's about who is truly there for you. Nurturing meaningful relationships becomes one of the most valuable habits you can have. These are the connections that give you strength, laughter, comfort, and a deep sense of belonging. Over the years, you've likely learned how to spot the difference between surface-level friendships and genuine ones. Now, it's time to focus your energy on the people who make you feel seen and appreciated. Maybe it's a childhood friend, a kind neighbor, a sibling, or someone you met later in life who just gets you. Those are the relationships worth pouring into. Spending time with people who lift you up, who support you without judgment, does wonders for your emotional health. It fills you with warmth. It reminds you that you're loved. And when you give that love back, it creates a beautiful cycle of connection. Being a woman who chooses quality over quantity, who values depth over drama, is incredibly attractive. It shows emotional wisdom. And when others see how you protect and treasure your closest relationships, they're naturally drawn to your strength and sincerity. 12. Prioritizing your health and well-being. Taking care of your health isn't about chasing youth, it's about choosing to feel good in your body, mind, and spirit. And when you prioritize your well-being, people notice. There's something quietly powerful about a woman who makes her own health a priority, not out of vanity, but out of self-respect. That might mean daily walks, stretching, choosing nourishing foods, getting enough rest, or making time for things that bring you peace. It might mean saying no to stress, slowing down when needed, or simply listening to what your body is trying to tell you. These choices may seem small, but they add up to something truly beautiful: balance. And let's not forget the emotional side. Tending to your mental and emotional health is just as important. Whether it's spending time in nature, meditating, journaling, or simply laughing with a friend, these are the moments that recharge you from the inside out. When you feel good, you glow differently. You carry yourself with more ease, more confidence. And that energy makes you magnetic. Others feel it, and they admire it, not just for how you look, but for how you live. So remember, your well-being is not a luxury, it's a foundation. And making it a priority is one of the most irresistible things you can do. Being irresistible isn't about trying harder, it's about letting more of your true self shine through. It's the quiet confidence in your voice, the kindness in your eyes, the joy in your laugh, and the peace in your presence. So go ahead, stand tall, smile more, protect your energy, and let your light be seen. Because the world needs more women like you. And before you go, I'd love to know, which of these habits do you already practice? And which one are you excited to try? Let's start a conversation in the comments. We're in this together. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Until next time, take care of yourself. You are more powerful and radiant than you may realize.